All right, good morning. We're going to spend our last day here before we hit the road, going for a quick ride with our friend Dan, who's graciously allowed us to get some much needed rest in his RV. We moved out of the tent for a couple days, been pretty spoiled in the RV, but today we thought we would go for a quick ride up what's called Chuckanuck Drive. So yeah, getting just a tad bit stir crazy, so we thought we would go for a motorcycle ride, and that always takes care of it. Yep.
Did you get my nose blow in that?
I did.
I did?
But I started all over again. Never fails. Turn the camera on, and let's see. It's either a car, a plane, or Richard.
Yeah. Richard blowing his nose. Something.
Let Dan lead the way. You get to follow somebody today. It's kind of nice not having to navigate for a change. Bye. So are these just riders who have passed away?
I guess, maybe locals.
Locals? Riders remember, the place to remember men, women, and children who enjoyed the sport and lifestyle of motorcycle riding.
That's cool.
Wow.
John Lee, Bubba.
Well, they even have a riders member memorial at gmail.com. These things are cool, but they're so sad, you know? I don't know if these are all riders that passed while riding, or they just passed and they loved riding. But
I think it's
cool
that they loved riding. That's
Yeah.
what I think it is.
Yeah, it is cool that they did that. And then they have, every year they have a memorial run.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
That's nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
See, we are now on Chuckanuck,
Yes.
which has nothing to do with throwing nuts.
No, it does not.
It does not have anything to do with throwing nuts.
No, no. I can't remember what it said it meant. It meant something like narrow strip of water, long way out, or water in a narrow opening, or something. It had to do with the bay. Is what?
Long beach to short bay or something.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with nut chucking.
No.
It wasn't like, an old Indian name of, Broken Arrow or something.
No.
It wasn't an Indian name of throwing, crazy guy throwing nuts at the other guys.
No.
So they just called them Chuckanuck. Too close to the mayonnaise.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotta use
Mustard and mayonnaise. I like that.
Mustard and mayonnaise. Keep it right between the mustard and mayonnaise.
Blackberries are not the most friendliest of bushes.
Especially on a hill that goes straight down. Wow, look at them all on top of that thing. That's crazy.
Look at them all down there. There's hundreds down there.
Oh, I know.
And some are just
They're
fat.
so good.
Oh, that one's so fat it broke apart. All right, one more. No?
I feel so short.
You'll look the same on camera.
Oh, will I?
Yeah.
I still feel short. Okay. I just wanted to give you, let's see if I can remember a little history about this Chuckanuk Drive, because it's actually pretty fascinating. It's kind of like the road, to me, when I looked at it, it was like the road that took forever to build. Because before the road was here, basically they traveled by canoe or boat or whatever on the water. Then they started this little trail, and people would travel on it on foot, but they would get stuck whenever the high tide would come in. They'd have to wait for the tide. So in 1896, they created a little logging road here, and that's kind of what it was. In 1905, they got a little extra money, and they were able to improve the road, but only for a couple miles. Then along came Then in 1909, it's fascinating because they got $25,000, which was a lot of money back then, and they took convicts and monitored them by armed guards and made them work on building the road.
It was like Cool Hand Luke.
Yeah.
Put them on, boss.
Yeah.
Take them off, boss.
But these convicts didn't have any training on building roads. It was a very difficult road, and they only ended up making 5 miles.
So they weren't the ancient Romans.
No, they didn't do very well.
Okay.
So 1913 rolls around, and a private company decides to, we'll give funding to a private company. And so they started taking on the further construction of the road, and what ended up happening is the railroad tracks that are down here, as the private company was trying to build the road up here, they kept creating landslides down onto the railroad tracks, which upset the railroad company. So that thing got nixed pretty darn quick. It wasn't until, let's see, 1916, the State Highway Department finally took it over, and they finally finished the road. But even in 1916, it was just a dirt and gravel road. It's not like we see it.
It was just a maintained gravel road.
Yeah, it was just a very narrow gravel road. It wasn't until 1921 that they paved it and widened it, and kind of started turning into what we see today.
Oh,
so it was just, to me, it was like a road that took forever to build. It started in 1896, and wasn't until 1916 that they really got anything that resembled a road.
But at least it's not a road to nowhere.
True, it's not a road to nowhere. All right, let's see how long it takes the 9 to wait. Oh, hey, there you are. Bam. Just boom, pop up. Okay. All right, Richard and I just had a moment. We're over it. We're moving on.
Okay, quick question.
What?
What is the name of the campground?
Mora, I believe. Mora Campground. Yes. Anyway, we came here tired and skinny. Okay, no. We came here tired and hungry. And now we're leaving rested and fat and happy. So we spent several days here doing some local rides, and actually kind of laying around inside this fabulous motorhome with these really nice lounge chair things. So
yeah, it was nice.
It was very nice. It was much needed rest for us. And today we are going to hit the road. Actually, we're just about loaded up here, and we're going to go up to Deception Pass. And then we're going to come down Whidbey Island, and we're going to make our way over to the Olympic Peninsula. Yes. Isn't that right?
Yes. And now I can't find Mora Campground.
Oh, no. I think that's the name of it. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Forks, Washington.
Yes, that's where we're headed. Stick a fork in me.
Still can't find it.
You still can't.
I'm struggling here.
Okay, hold on. I'll look it up. We'll get back with you.
No, don't. I got it. It doesn't find it on the GPS. I've got to physically find an address and then put it in.
Oh.
Because it doesn't have, and then the address on Google is really, really helpful.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, it says the address is Forks, Washington.
Yeah, it's like 13 miles out of Forks.
That's all that's there. The address is Forks, Washington.
Yeah. My bike is not nearly as light and nimble as it was when we were heading out and playing this week. Oh yeah, she's a big girl now. Big boy. He's a big boy. I don't know what this bike is. I haven't even named it. Yeah, this is another expectations versus reality thing. People just cruising through, looking for a parking spot, pulling out, cruising back through. Yeah. Kind of nice when you're a motorcycle and you're kind of skinny, you can just slip in wherever. So this is cool, you can actually walk underneath the bridge and hear the cars thumping up above you. Wow, it's really pretty. Yes, it is Sunday and we're traveling, and so is all of Seattle.
Yeah,
Most of Seattle is up here having a good time.
Checking out Deception Pass.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Yeah. So just like that, we're on Whidbey Island?
Yeah, I believe so, because we just crossed the
Deception Pass, which is the...
Deception Pass. That's the divider. That's what makes it an island.
Oh, okay. I wanted a big sign that said welcome, or...
I think it was you are now in Whidbey Island Fire and Rescue.
Okay. That was the sign.
That was the sign saying, when you get in trouble, call these guys.
All right, so we got waved over by these guys here that need some help getting their motorcycle loaded. Let's go see. It just looks pretty sketchy. If you ask me. I don't know. Just had to add my 130-pound weight to the trailer and we're all good.
That's where I borrowed this trailer.
All right, brother. It's all good. All right, man. We'll see ya.
Here's a police officer.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can sneak up here. Whew.
Howdy, howdy. No reservation?
No reservation.
Yes. All right, anything 65 over there?
No.
Okay. So that comes to $14.
$14.
All right, off to lane 6 to the front of the line we go. I like this front of the line stuff they got going on with the motorcycles. Yeah. I can do it.
Here we are. We are at Keystone.
Yep.
We're coming here at Townsend. Down the 101. All the way to Port Angeles. By the way, we were there 33 years ago.
Yeah.
And then we're going to stay on 112. By the coast all the way down just before Forks.
Yeah.
And go to Mora campground
There
right
it
there.
is. It's right there. Awesome.
You would sit on your jacket, honey.
He did?
No, I said he would have.
Oh.
She would have.
Yeah.
It would have.
It would have. I know. It did? No. think you're being picked on? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Because over here it says,
Motorcycles use extreme caution.
yeah,
I'm feeling singled out.
yeah. Or maybe they're just wanting you to be extra careful with whatever they got going on up here.
Yeah, they're digging holes in the ground, so
Ah,
that's what they're doing. They're putting a new bridge. So that means they probably tore the road up completely, and it's really bumpy and dirt. There's
Yeah.
probably big spots of dirt.
uh-huh. Or chip seal or
Yeah.
gravel or something pleasant.
Kind of extreme caution they got going on here.
I don't know. As long as you stay in the road, I think you're okay. Okay, yes, this stop is more what I had in mind. But it is stunning here, just stunning.